Yeah, is it working? Is it working again? That'd be cool. That's my I think that's my least favorite new feature about space is that apparently my network connection gets interrupted every now and again. Not as fun. But yeah, I honestly don't know. Just don't know about that one. Uh, I hope it's not a permanent thing. I hope it's something that I can resolve somehow because the whole restarting thing I don't enjoy. I'll be honest. I just I don't consider that fun. So, anyways, we can get back up and running fairly promptly. Sorry for the inconvenience. No, I don't care about stuff right now. Now is not the time. Thank you, Paint.net. Now is not the time. Um, all right, so yeah, here we are. Look, okay, we're back. We're back to it already. Good stuff. All right, so all right. Yeah, what was I doing? Oh yeah, I got distracted. Oh, because my mobile device made a noise, and hold on, I'm gonna turn off the audio on my mobile device. And sorry, I should have done this when I was off camera, but I'm gonna mute the microphone for. I almost just hit stop recording or stop streaming for a second. It's not would have been whatever. Okay. Ibuki. Uh, no, I forgot to turn the audio off. So yeah, I was doing like a shape line, I guess, because whatever, I don't care. And then I don't want to get too samey with just like these repeated shapes or whatever. So maybe I should transition back to something else. Well, I never really explained like this whole gap in the background, so maybe I'll just have like another slight unexplained gap in the background here. Maybe I'll just have like so I'll have like I'll get back to this. Oops, wrong way. Excuse me. So I'll get back to more of like a oops, wrong brush size. There we go. All right, now we're back. Now we're back to it. So wait, put something down here, like it's like this will be on top of something, but what? Maybe no, maybe actually it'll be on top of something. I won't explain it. I'll just like kind of cover it with one more big old like slightly oblong boulder, and well, hold on, if I can get this line drawn correctly. It's going too far down and it's coming up at too weird of an angle. And by it, I mean my hand. Trying to draw this thing. um, that's better. Something like that. Alright, I'm not really going to explain what's going on there. I'm also going to have like, kind of like a wall coming down like this. And then I'm just going to cut through the, oh, I didn't rerun the script. Excuse me. I mean, it's not important to have the script running. I don't know. It's just nice having that bottom screen space filled up. All right. So, no, not this. Yeah, right. So, erase, shade. This is almost like talking while drawing. It's just, I guess that's the equivalent of when I'm like typing something out, and instead of describing what I'm doing, I just literally dictate the thing that I'm typing as I type it. Erase. Undo. Clean up edges. Tidy. Texture edge. shapey, whatever. Alright. uh, and then what? Oh yeah, and then I was gonna drop down to this layer, and I'm not gonna really explain why we can see through this layer here. There's just not much going on there, is all. So yeah, you just get a glimpse into the background again. I don't know. Maybe this shape is like a pillar or something, or I don't know. Whatever. No real explanation required. IMHO. Just tidying up the edges a little bit. Alright, so now, alright, we don't have that much space left to go. So I could do another thing like that. I could just like, this could just be like another, I don't know. I could just like drop this down here and like have that. I don't I really don't have like an explanation for like what I'm doing with these shapes. Like these blocky shapes look so deliberate. Like they look so man-made. Like, well, no, then again, like there's this mind track here. So clearly there was like intervention. This is not like a completely natural environment. So I guess I just have to stop worrying about that. Excuse me. Oh, what was that? Sorry. Alright, so, yeah, here we go. We can do this. We can do this. This is totally legit. Oops, wrong layer. Wrong layer, wrong brush, but other than that, alright, so, too close to the edge. Alright, still too close to the edge, possibly. So, blah, 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 blah. More rubble? And of what sort? I guess we could just do like a squarish block here. Actually, I guess, yeah, we could do a squarish block, like just kind of like in this direction, kind of. We'll cover up most of that, because I didn't get it wasn't sitting right on the ground. It wasn't sitting on the ground correctly, so so yeah, something like that, kind of. Whoops, what layer am I on? Oh, I did that on the wrong layer. Whoops, did that on the wrong layer. Fun times. Wait, how much of that did I do on the wrong layer? Not too much. Just the outline. Alright, alright, so just that vertical line. That should be easy enough to... Oops. Got a little overzealous there. Just this vertical line. Alright, so switch to this layer. There we go. That's the ticket. And so... Oops. There we go. And then erase up to this edge. And then I guess I should just like basically like shade that whole section in. Yeah. Oh. I wonder if this is rotated enough that this edge would be shaded. I don't tend to do that. I could rotate it further and then really sell that point, but I might just not instead. I'm going to just use really thick lines here to indicate a greater level of shading. Oh, sorry, my music got shut down when I restarted my computer, and also the universe is getting fuzzy, so sorry. I'm just going to restart that. I'm sorry, just 1 sec. And then, do I like this block? I don't know, I might not. but I'm also at a stage where I don't totally care about little particulars really as much. So yeah, yeah. No, this block is just really unimpressive to me. Maybe partly because it's getting invaded by this line here, ever so slightly. It still doesn't look right to me. I should probably just redraw a bit of that line. So I will switch to a slightly narrower brush so I can shore up this. And by shore up, I mean mess up. Alright, wait, hold on. I don't know why this line that is like fairly arbitrary on this block that I don't even particularly care for. I don't know why that's important, but that was super important for some reason. I don't know. Alright, so then I was thinking this might be another cut open space. And then that's just really strange at that point. But, I don't know. Oh yeah, okay, so I've been defining these edges a little more strongly, so I should probably do that here. I think that's I guess what this edge needs is, it's like a bit of, oops, well no, I guess I can use this size brush. A bit of this. Oops. Yeah. I don't know if that makes me like it better or worse, but whatever. Alright, so right, so I guess what then from here? I could go back to like more rubble pile. I could do like another like rubble-y pile-y thing. Or I'm actually getting close to this now, so I might want to do. Oh yeah, oops. Sorry. I don't think I've exported since I added in the stalactites, so yeah, I don't think I have. So I'm gonna see how that looks, because I don't know, if the stalactites look okay, then I might do those for, I might do more of them, actually. I don't know. We'll see. So, alright, let's merge layers 8 and layers 8. Copy, and then file, open, bg1, paste, save, okay. And then undo the merge of those layers, deselect, and then let's restart the script. Zoom. Alright, so there's the stalactites over on that edge there. It's probably off screen. But I guess that looked okay. Yeah, probably looked fine. I don't know if I'm 100% thrilled with them, but I'm also probably not going to delete them necessarily, so it's probably satisfactory, so alright, yeah, that's fine. And then let's look at that stuff we were just working on. It's on the over on the side of the screen. It's okay so far. Nothing spectacular. Nothing remarkable. Is that cutaway gonna seem weird? Is that extra cutaway gonna seem strange? I guess we'll find out once it appears over on the other side of the screen here. Excuse me. Oh. Alright. So that weird staircase area, I think, turned out fine. Fine enough. I mean, weird, but like, weird in a way that I can handle. Alright, there's a lot going on here. Maybe I should have done more boring stuff on the back layer. I think I might have gone a little too far into like the detailed sort of stuff. So I should probably, yeah, no, so I should probably just finish up this last section here. Ooh, excuse me. Oh, excuse me. I should probably finish up this last section here with like the most boring thing I possibly can, which will probably just be another stack of rocks. Boring as a stack of rocks, right? And that's what we'll put in this like middle section here. All right, cool. All right. Yeah. All right. So, well, all right. All right. We're gonna get a good view of the stalactites here. So let's see how I feel about those. Like, do we want more? Do we want less? I mean, on one hand, I kind of think that I probably should have put more stalactites in a different location so that they're not all like clumpy up all together. But I think that's fine how it is. And then yeah. So with the background, I probably like the background, the very bottom layer. I probably don't want to go quite as simple as I have it right now. I want to add a little bit of yes. I like the Pro Twitch account because like I jump around a lot. Like when I like on a regular basis, like I used to do it literally every day, twice a day. I've gotten a little out of habit, but I'll go through like the game dev category, and I'll just like open stream and like I'll watch it for long enough to get a sense of what the stream's about, and because I try and keep track of who's game dev streaming, and just keep up with what's popular and all that stuff. So the great thing about it is that the premium account gets rid of the advertisements at the beginning of the stream. So if you're switching between streams a lot, then it's really advantageous there. If you're just watching the same stream for like a longer period of time, it really doesn't do anything in that case, because it does get rid of the like how some premium streamers or like some partnered streamers like can put ads like in the middle of their stream, like, and they can just like put up ads whenever they want to. It gets rid of those ads, but like there's not really much point in getting rid of those ads, because the partnered streamers put up those ads like at boring times. Like they put up those ads when they like step away from their keyboard and stuff. So yeah, but that's cheating, because like I don't like ad block software, because ads are how sites make money. And if you're visiting that site, you probably like that site, you probably like the service that site is providing, and you should be helping them earn money if you want them to continue existing, is my view on that. So if you're using adblock, basically what I'm saying is if you're using adblock, you're the worst person who's ever existed. No. No, I don't know. I don't like it for that reason. But that's pretty much all it does. So yeah, buy the premium account, and then you don't need your adblock software anymore. So yep. You should feel horrible. No, I talk about that a lot, because some people just use it because they're like, oh, heck with ads are stupid. But like, no, people who don't think about what they're doing are in fact the ones who should think about what they're doing, because ads are not that bad. Like, people are so freaking spoiled. No, I'm sorry, but like people who think adblock is important are really spoiled. And I'm sorry, because I recognize that you use adblock. I'm not trying to be super critical, but it's one of my pet peeves. So I'll move on. Another topic. Rocks. Everyone loves rocks. Rocks are non-controversial. So sorry. I really shouldn't have. I don't know. I just wish everyone would stop using it, and the world could live in peace, and anyways. It doesn't matter if you like ads. Ads are supposed to be obnoxious. They're supposed to be fine. You know what? No, ads are supposed to be annoying. Ads are when people pay money to deliver a message to you. If they're paying money to deliver a message to you, they are going to like put something like obnoxious or dumb in the contents of their advertisements, and that's how advertising works. They're literally paying to get their message across to you. Ads, the value of ads is that a service that would otherwise need to be monetized like as a premium service can be provided as a free service. If you're going to take advantage of that service as a free service, you should just put up with the advertisements they're going to give you. Because, like, seriously, oh my gosh, advertisements are annoying. That's like the pettiest problem in the entire world. Like, who freaking cares? Like, you know, another ad block software is just like look away from the monitor, or like don't care about that, but what you're like whatever you're taking in. It's like, no, I just have zero respect for people who can't like just play along with the system in order for everyone to be able to like appreciate the system for whatever service it's providing. Like, if like for example, if like this monetization was needed in order for a service to stay afloat, like by blocking the advertisements, you're literally like degrading the system. And if it's a system that you're making use of, then like, why would you be acting to undermine it? Why would you be acting to destroy something that you actually like? It makes no sense, and that's my little mini rant, and I don't care how you guys feel about that, because everything I said is pretty freaking valid, so I'm probably going to have to turn off chat for a little while, but there it is. Rocks, huh? Excuse me. So I think I'll just do like another pile of rocks, and then probably like that cutaway that I was thinking of. Excuse me. I like that right on. Wait, well, I don't know. Excuse me. Okay. No, I really shouldn't continue on that topic that I just spent too much time ranting about already. Okay. Yeah, so what, come on, we just have to, alright, all that's left to do is to fill up the space right here. Shouldn't be too hard, just gotta fill up the space with, is there something on the top layer that I haven't really, like, applied to the lower layers? Sort of. I mean, I haven't done, like, cleanly stacked blocks. So, like, yeah, maybe... Yeah, I guess I could, so over here I could make the, I kind of, like, imply the, oh, you know, no, I could just transition to more, like, cleanly stacked blocks. I just have to, so on layer 8, whoops, sorry, so on layer 8, the lower layer of layer 8, I should be, I guess I could just like tone this down a little bit, or so yeah, I guess that can be a select 8, and then I should probably put in one more. I think so. Yeah, what I'm thinking of doing here is like instead of how I had been, instead of like having this like curve, instead of having this like curve up or whatever, I'm thinking I'll have it like, switch to a bigger brush. I might have it like a clean edge. No, that's not necessary. Never mind. JK. Never mind. Alright, so... Yeah, no, so what am I going to do here? It'll be like... oops. Too much. Yay! You did it! Yay! Congratulations. Sorry for yelling. Yeah, the other cool things you can do with Turbo, you can probably find out by now, is that you can choose like a color for your name to show up, and it'll show up instead of giving you a random name color each time. I'm always happy, even when I'm yelling. I'm secretly happy. I'm just happy with a yelling face on. uh, but like yeah, no, with Turbo you can do other things too. You can choose a name color. Oh, there's like you get access to like more emoticons or something. But yeah, I don't know. It's uh yeah, no, the name colors. That's I'll stick with that. Name colors is the super important reason why everyone needs Turbo. We can agree on that. Name colors. Uh, um, I'm gonna have to turn off chat, you guys. I just have to turn off chat. um, all right, there you go. Hi, Gender, by the way. All right. So yeah, right. Okay, so what I'm doing here is, oh yeah, no, I can't do this yet. I have to do a little bit of texture work, just to get back onto like a flatter plane, because like, I know, I think I want that to be more of like a curved sort of surface than like a completely flat plane. Actually, I won't go too far down. I guess I think probably more like. Just I don't know, whatever. I just like making weird lines, I guess, is why I just did that. I don't have a good reason. What do I talk about when I talk about art? um, so there's stuff, and then I guess I didn't really sell the curvature here, especially with that weird mark that I don't even know what this is supposed to mean. Yeah. Yeah, that's probably fine. It's a little weird, but whatever. And so yeah, the thing that I haven't really done yet, but I'm gonna try and do here is to transition between like one of this type surfaces and like one of the smoother type surfaces. So I think I need to. I guess I could. I don't know. Maybe I could just try and cheat it, like use an illusion, because like these vertical lines are like a familiar shape, right? And so then, what if I just like use like a thicker one, and kind of just like how much distance do we really have here? Yeah, it's not that much distance. We can just like switch to this shape, and then so what should be up here? Maybe this is. Oh, I could just put it in front. I could always just put this in front of the other thing. So if I can't get it to work naturally, I can call that plan B. So like then I guess I'll just put like a faint horizontal line. It's like, oh, I'm just a horizontal line. Don't worry, guys. Just being a horizontal line and stuff. It might look weird. It might look out of place, but it's just a risk I'm gonna have to take. And then I guess I just have to basically go into, or if I'm gonna go this way with it, I just have to go all out, right? Actually, I don't have to go all the way to the top though. I can well, yeah, I don't know, I'll continue this over, and then this blockiness, and then something like that, I guess, and then I'm just kind of like blocking out what I want here. So actually, maybe this will go. No, maybe this will go. Maybe something will come down like here, but I'll imply depth there, so it'll actually be more like. Actually, more like. Not like that. More like this, I guess. And then, alright, just to imply a little bit of depth there, and then not too much though. Well, actually, no. No, you know what? Actually, yeah. I think actually I will do something like that, and then, oops, wrong tool. And like but then just like very quickly cut back to like something like this. Oh, how's this gonna work? Oh yeah, I could do something weird like this. So it's like oh yeah, so actually here, let's actually bring this forwards further. Just slightly. Actually, this is too angular, isn't it? This is like too abrupt. It'll actually be, yeah, it'll actually be more like this. And then, so this will be like, Shaw. Oh yeah, and so then the punchline is that these are both cutaways. Maybe? I don't know. This is interesting enough. I'm gonna call this fine. And then like, I don't know. This kind of implies like ruins to some sort of like major underground structure, which could be kind of cool. Cause like, you know how like in like some fantasy tropes, like dwarves build like these elaborate underground cities. Like, I don't know, maybe this is what we're seeing. Maybe that's what these are the ruins of. Excuse me. So, alright. Let's do like a. Oops, wrong layer. Let's do one of these majiggers here. And then, do I have any like rhyme or reason for like how I put these things in? Not really. Just kind of put them wherever. So in the interest of just putting these things wherever. Actually, no, you know what? I'll put in another like crackly sort of pattern. So like yeah. Sure. And then I'm also gonna taper something like this too. So I don't even know what this means exactly. So I might continue these textural elements here, but then like no, I don't know what that means actually. Hey, Mr. Hulu, how's it going? Welcome. Uh, I I'm doing pretty well. I think I'm a little bit excited right now because uh I'm pretty close to finishing this cave that I've been for 2 days now, for several days now. I've been saying I'm pretty close to finishing it. Shouldn't take long at all, but now it's like getting becoming like relatively true that I'm actually am kind of close to finishing it, and that actually shouldn't take much more time. So that's cool. Uh, yeah, this is like a little weird, but this is like a layer that's inset a little bit. So uh, oh, I know. Oh wait, no. No, what am I doing here? Yeah, no, I do mean to have like some layer of shading here. And actually I can continue the layer shading like across this slight distance. And yeah, I might as well do it at like, oh no, it's not supposed to be like that. How's this? Yeah, I guess it is inset slightly. So, yeah, no, what does that mean? So I guess it means actually this should be like a thicker top line. Because like maybe this, I guess this, if this is like inset to the wall, it's actually like protruding somewhat as well, which is a little weird, but whatever. Like I said, this is like not the front layer, so like you never get like a very clear look at everything that's going on in here anyways, so it might seem a little bit weird in some places, and that's probably because it's a little bit weird in some places, but actually here, let's darken this up a bit, and then cha-cha-cha. This looks like a tree. It looks like this block is like emerging from a tree. Whatever. This is the these blocks are made out of the rare and elusive tree stone, or like wood stone. These are wood stone blocks, or something. I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, all right. Yeah, I mean the tree is pretty old, so it could get fossilized. These were elf dwarven tree miners, is what they were, that built this structure. Uh, and yeah, sure. All right, we're done. We're done forever, probably, or like something. We're close to done forever, sort of. All right, select all, copy, paste, save. Let's rerun the script and see how we feel about it. All right, so I'm gonna slide this down again so on my side I can see what's going on. And on your side, you guys can have like the stream. Sorry, there's like a little bit pink showing. Oh yeah, because chat usually shows up there. I'll bring chat back, I guess. Sorry. I did actually close it, but there we go. I can restore that and bring back the frame on screen. There we go. All right, less obnoxious pink. All right, so how's this look? Good enough? Fine enough? Entirely shippable? Totally satisfactory? It's legit? Probably good enough. It wasn't you at that point. It was just the fact that the discussion wouldn't die. I just had to make it go away. So yeah, this is fun now, and now we can move on to the transitions, I guess. So transitions, yeah. I think I'm probably gonna go for the quicker route. Oh, and one of the nice things about the quicker route is that we can when we draw the entrance to the cave, like coming in from the mount, Oh wait, no. Ooh, I don't know if we can do that. I was gonna say if we draw the entrance to the cave coming in from the mountains, we can just like for the exit of the cave, we can just like take it and like mirror it and like and um the so the other side hmm, we might be able to just like yeah, no, we can probably do that. I was thinking I might want to make the because we're coming into the cave through the mountains, and I was thinking we might want to make the cave entrance to the mountains like mountain colored. Um, but I think we might just make it cave colored, and that way, nah, I wish we were, but it's actually more art now. What I meant by done is we're done with that one piece. So now the fun thing that we get to do is so yeah, like just to recap from the other day. This is what we did on Monday. The last day that we were productive was no, the last day that we were like doing like stuff other than this cave was Monday, and what we did on that day was we made like oh, so we have backgrounds. Oh, I moved them. So we have some of our other backgrounds that I disabled temporarily. One of which is the forest, and one of which is the mountains. And one of the things that we did on Monday is we made transitions going from the forest into the mountains. So, like for example, here's like the background layer. So like you can see like it starts as the forest, but then it just kind of turns into like diffuse vegetation. Diffuse is the word that I use too much now. It's my new overuse word. I used to say skosh too much, and I've had other overuse words before, but diffuse is my new favorite overuse word to use way too often. So yeah, it just turns into like vegetation, and then it's like it goes out into the mountain. So like when we're parallaxing through, and so then the middle layer, yeah. So the mountains don't actually have a middle layer of parallax. So for the forest to transition to the mountains, the forest just have to just kind of like disappear. Oh, is there a floating green dot? That's like how much I cared about these other backgrounds. Like I whipped these up so fast. I even just left little floating green dots sometimes. Oh wait, and then so then yeah, the frontmost layer is yeah, it's just like it starts out as forest, and then it, you know, you just it's the ground just kind of transitions over to the mountains, and so now we have our new fair enough. um, I don't mean to do it. I just like certain words are just cool, and like I'll just go through like word fads. It's like, ah, oh, this diffuse is the coolest word. I'm gonna use it all the time. I hope I'm at least using it correctly, because if I'm gonna overuse it, I might as well at least use it correctly. Uh, yeah. Okay. Oh, not concentrated. Yeah, I'm kind of using it correctly. um, intermingled. Okay. Yeah, to become intermingled. Yeah, that was because of what I was using. It's like starting from like a concentrated form to like more of like a just like a shmla, like a mla, like a parabolic. I I have a strong math background, so if I was describing anything that was like any sort of curvature that wasn't literally a parabola, I would it would like burn my flesh to try and say that it was parabola. Was the arm like literally like thrown into the air? Because like throwing things into the air is a good way to get a parabola, but like there it's not like a parabola is like a very common thing, really, right? It's like ooh, yeah, no, as a former math nerd, that one I think would get under my skin. I would you should have sent it back as like a literal parabola, like like made it so that the arms like move in these like weird like grand curvatures that look completely unrealistic but are like like mathematically accurate to be parabolas. Because parabolas are like very distinct shapes, and like, uh, it's funny how you can try and sound smart and end up sounding really stupid. uh, um, on the I guess on the good side though, you probably didn't get fired, which I probably would have done in that situation. I probably would have gotten super fired super fast. Um, all right, so yeah, I'm gonna call the cave like done and done-ish, like done enough for now. Well, sort of. I'm gonna do one last thing. I'm gonna in the background layer, the very backgroundest of layers, I'm going to bring this all down a skosh. Sorry, I felt that one coming on. I could have averted it, but I did not. All right. So copy paste, and then I'm just gonna shift it just like a few little bits. All right, and save that. And then let's rerun the script because it just felt like it was a little too high. It was like implying too high of like a. Oh, no. Wait, falling. No, no, I haven't seen that one. That one was on Hulu though? If it's still there, I could check it out. Um, oh, that's cool. I didn't know you worked on that. That was that was that the one that was like linked to like a game project? Like it No, no, I'm probably thinking of something different. Hey, Sogom, how's it going? Welcome. uh, I, uh, you came in at an interesting time because we just finished up the thing that I've like literally been working on for like the last several days, which was way too much time to have been working on it, but is now pretty well wrapped. I mean, I'm not like moving on to the next thing completely because like I have to do a bit more like ancillary work to support it, but I'm at least moving on from like from what that thing had been. So yeah, no, I just this should just be a lot lower. This should just be a lot lower. Um, yeah. Oh wow. Okay. Yeah. No. So I know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna so layer 6. Let's hide all the other layers. There's 8, 9 layers. So layer 6. Oh no, keep layer 9. Sorry. Yeah. Right. So layer 6 is gonna come down by a lot. Yeah. No, it's gonna come down by a lot. All right. So select whoops, not save. Deselect. Uh, big selecty majig. Copy paste. All right, and then so we're gonna bring this down to like we're gonna bring it down to like here-ish. Maybe not quite that low. Yeah, no, not quite that low. But like significantly. Yeah, I'm actually maybe a little lower than this. This part is just a little high and a little low at an awkward time together, but for the most part, I think this is actually, yeah. I think this is actually pretty close to what we want. Alright, so yeah, select all, copy, paste, yeah, save that. So that should bring it down by a lot. So let's try running the script one more time. This is Sogom's link. Oh, cool. Isn't there a Unicode snowman that has snowflakes too? But oh yeah, all right. So I like this now. We did it. We caved in a good way. We caved in a good way. Um, Oh yeah. Oh man. All right, so I'm trying to think of like the best cheap way to like do the transitions for the for going into and out of the cave. Um, hmm. So just thinking about like how this works, like the front layer will go really far, while the back layer is still transitioning. So is there a way that and then so and also so the yeah so like hold on let's uh so I'm just trying to like visualize the way that like the transitions work. Hold on, wait, was this? Uh oh, cool. Wow, that is. I like how there's an emoticon in the middle of that regex, but that sounds pretty intense. Um, so okay, yeah, I know, right? Yeah. So the reason I was thinking of doing like the deluxe, like the more deluxe approach, is the uh, the lighting, because like I don't know, like for the for like the yeah, I'm probably not gonna do that. Yeah, I like it. So like for the entrance, for example, like I was gonna spend like a good amount of time like cutting the lighting, and it would like cut at like sharper and sharper angles, and like it would become dimmer and dimmer, and it would look great, but I don't feel like doing that. So what I'm actually gonna do is like the much cheaper approach, wherein you're inside and then you're outside, and so like yeah, as we all know, like when that actually happens, what happens is you go from you go from outside to inside, and everything's dark, and then slowly like your vision returns. But no. And then you go from inside to outside, and everything's like Ibuki says, is just like it's just like it's overwhelming, and then suddenly and then your vision comes back. But no, nope. That would be the deluxe approach. But no, what I'm trying to figure out now is how I can do the cheap approach. And so there's literally no special effects. Do you actually here? I'll pull up one of the other transitions so that you can see like what I'm talking about while I'm talking about it. So let's put these back in. So oh yeah, okay. So forest. Yeah. All right, hold on. I'm just gonna rerun the script a few times until we get the forest. Hey, first try. Oh wait, no. I need to change the values so that it actually transitions. All right, so wait. I have to. I'm gonna. I'm gonna make the script go super fast. So it's gonna look silly because the little dudes are gonna like hustle across the screen. It's gonna look super dumb. Um, but whatever. Because what it will do is it'll illustrate the transitions that we have going on. There's no special effects with the transitions. Uh, where did we do this? It was oh yeah, it was in here. That we yeah, right. So it's like 1800. So it's actually supposed to be 1800. But right now I'm going to set it to 0 so that it'll transition as soon as possible. And I'm going to put the anim cooldown to 0 so that it just like it literally will just go full frame rate. It won't there will be no lead time between frames. There also won't be consistency. So like yeah, these little guys are going to like book it across the screen, but what we'll see also is we'll see at some point in like the near future we'll start seeing the mountains creeping in from the side. It should happen pretty soon. Shouldn't take that long. It should be so the background has to loop around once before it happens. So once the background, yeah, here we go. So you can see like first the mountains start creeping in the background. and the trees start to thin out a little bit, and then as we go a little further, we can see more clearly the mountains in the background, and so like the middle layer I think has started to transition as well, and then the front layer started to transition well. The frame rate is all over the place because I'm not actually regulating it right now. We're just running as fast as possible, and then so yeah, it just kind of like glides on over to the Ibuki. Is the bottom of your screen cut off? Have you not seen, or like have you just been listening to the audio for this game? Like have you not been seeing the on-screen visuals? Like I don't know where you got the impression that like I am an artist or that I would have like anything in the way of like visual like integrity in this project, but no. No, 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 no. I'm a dev who thinks it's funny to draw things sometimes, and I don't know. I think that like so that's the effect that so okay. When I say like no effects, what I mean are like it's like these are just like flat sprites rendered. Like that's what we're doing, and we can render them in clever ways, but we're not going to do anything beyond that. So yeah, this is like what we have to work with, and so there's not actually I never did a transition from the mountains back to the forest because there's not actually going to be a transition from the mountains back into the forest. There's going to be a transition from the mountains into the caves, and from the caves back into the forest. But what we will see at some point is that there will be these like giant red hash marks in the sky, and that will represent the transition back from the mountains into the forest for yeah, here it goes. So this is like the temp art for the transition of the mountain back in the forest, and the nice thing about this temp art is that it shows you a little bit clearly these seams are really occurring. So yeah, so that's basically the system that we have to work with, and so I'm trying to think about like if we're transitioning from the mountains into the cave. So the basically what I'm picturing for so these transition sheets are as long as the regular sheets. They're 1600 pixels wide. So so basically, I think for the mountains into the cave, I think we're going to keep basically most of the original mountain sheet for the majority of this transition, and then at the very end there'll be the mouth of the cave, and the mouth of the cave is going to be like kind of cut open so that you can see into the cave, and then yeah, that'll be like how you get into it, and then I'm just trying to think of like the transparency, how do we it might be that I can't actually do that. It might be that I actually have to do the more deluxe approach where I actually do like the lighting and stuff. Thank you, Ibuki, for putting the table back. So yeah, no, I might just have to I might actually have to put in some more effort. But like effort? Like me? Effort? Really? Is that something that I want to put into this? It'd just be a lot easier if I could do this like a nice, easy, cheaty way. But the thing is, like, you can see like the even once the front layer is done transitioning, the back layer continues to transition for a bit longer. Oh. So, well, yeah, look, the background layer is still transitioning. In fact, the back layer is still transitioning once the front layer has gone through an entire... Wait, let's see. The whole point of programming is to make the computers do the work for us. A programmer's job is just to find the most efficient way for the computers to do all the work for us. uh, so, um, The advantage of having the so like we have our stretch for the transition. The advantage of having the cave mouth as far to the right as possible is that there's less stuff to draw because I can just reuse the loops that we already have. The advantage of having the look at those little guys booking across the screen. Sorry, that still amuses me. The advantage of having the cave mouth as far to the other side of the screen as possible is that I can actually like get the effect to not look janky, but it takes a lot more work because I then have to draw in that whole. I basically have to just go like rocks, 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 and like make a whole new sheet of rocks. Which I don't know. I guess I could just do. I I I felt like I was so close to being done with rocks, but then, oh yeah, no. If I do that, then if I can't find a quick and easy cheaty way to do this, then I'll have to I'll have to what was I talking about? I'll have to oh wait, I know what I can do. I think I know what I can do. Wait, I think I know a cheat way to do it. Wait, can I cheat this? Maybe. I might be able to cheat this. Maybe? No, no, I probably can't, can I? No, that wouldn't work. Shoot. Um yeah, no, if I do it this if I can't come up with a solution, not only do I have to do it this way for for this transition, I have to do it for the transition out as well. So I mean, I guess I can use the same rocks for the transition in and out. And then I can use the same rocks for every transition in and out. This is the cave mouth and the cave exit. All cave mouths and all cave exits will all have the same rocks around them, which I guess is fine. So, gosh. I really should have chosen like another like quick one that I could just like kick out like in no time. Like seriously, the mountains I made so fast. Because for one thing, there's only 2 layers to the mountains. There's not even a middle layer to them. And the forest like didn't take much time either. So the only difficult thing about the forest is the forest was when I realized I needed a third layer of parallax. Because like when it was just the front layer of trees and the back layer of trees, it looked too empty. Like it didn't look like didn't look like there was any like I don't know. It looked like you were running through like an empty field with like a thin line of trees. And I actually could put more trees in to the to the to the forest because it actually still does feel a bit thin, but I don't know. It feels it feels especially thin. Excuse me. It feels especially thin when it's moving this fast because the parallax effect is really like in your face and yeah. Sorry, just 1 second. I'm gonna turn off the microphone. But I'll be right back. Hey, sorry for the delay. All right, so yeah, all right. I've come to terms with the fact that I just have to do this the real way, like a real person. Uh, so now what is the? So now this. Ooh, whoa, wait. Oh, is it? Wait, even if I do it the right way, is that gonna work? Whoa. Is there just like no solution here? Well, that would be a little bit freeing because if there's no good solution, then I wouldn't have to worry about making a good solution anymore. I could just make a crudgeler solution. Yeah, no, you know what? I'm just gonna make it crudgeler, and by crudgeler I mean like the a little bit like just good enough. I'm gonna make it good enough. I'm gonna make a good enough solution is what I'm gonna do. I guess. Well, we'll see. I think I'm gonna try and make a just good enough solution and see how that plays out, and then I don't know. Oh no, I can't do that. I really can't. No, can I? No. Wait, no, no. I can do this. I can do this. I can do this, you guys. We can do this. I swear to you, we can do this. It's just gonna be really weird. Oh, it's gonna be really weird. I did not make a game for Ludum Dare. I I was last week and all this weekend. I was blasting off into space, so I I missed it. I forgot what it was is I forgot to put Ludum Dare on my my Stardate calendar. It was only on my Earth calendar, so no, I was really busy and exhausted. I spent one day being completely exhausted, and I spent the other day uh, blasting off into space. So, uh, all right, it was I guess yeah. There were something like 2,600 something entries or something like that. Yeah, I don't know. I guess yeah, because the theme was the entire game on one screen, right? Which when I first heard that, my initial reaction was that's not a theme. Um, but my other reaction, like at the same time, I was thinking like, well, actually, that's a cool idea for a jam. But like, yeah, no, it doesn't seem like a theme for a jam. It seems like it should have been like the rules for the jam, and then they still should have come up with a theme. Like if they wanted to do it that way, they should have been like they should have been I don't know. Yeah, like there still should have been a theme. I don't know. Yeah, yeah, nah. Yeah, not even one map, just one screen. Like literally, like you were supposed to just like not like not have like anything. But I mean, if you think about it, like the original like Super Mario Brothers game, or no, the original Mario Brothers game, like, or like Joust, or like back in the day, games did all exist on one screen, and if you walked out the screen in one direction, you just came in the screen in the other direction. So, yeah, um, yeah, I don't know how to describe it except that like I don't think that's a theme, but I do think it's I don't know. I would have participated, but then I what type of game did you make, Sogam? Yeah, I should get started with I should start Hello, Cham? Cham is it? Cham? Hi Cham, how's it going? For no particular reason, I'm just gonna mention that like we the discourse in this channel is like polite. It's like it's appropriate. It's appropriate for all for like for anyone age 13 or up. It's like it's not literally family friendly, but it's like almost family friendly. Just throwing that out there, no particular reason. It's respectful, it's considerate, it's not offensive. Just throwing that out there for no reason whatsoever. All right. Uh, so here is the link to here's the link to Sogam's game. He's shared it with us with the express instructions that you cannot play it. So, oh wow, my bandwidth is like freaking out. But it's back to normal now, maybe. All right. Uh, so yeah, remember Sogam shared this link with us, but we're not supposed to play it, so no one is supposed to play it. So keep that in mind. All right, I should get started on this stuff because it's gonna be weird. This stuff is it's gonna be super weird. Oh, I just noticed something. So like these seams that I left in here are no good. I'm gonna have to change these seams because I can't work with that. In fact, I'm gonna have to find for each of these loops, I'm gonna have to find the sections that are like furthest away from a. Oh no. Yeah. Okay. No. This could work. like for this seam, I'm gonna have to put the seam like for this one, I'm gonna have to put the seam like right here, and for the other one, I'm gonna have to put the seam like. Anyways, I just have to move the seams. That's the gist of what I'm trying to get at. All right, so for this one, we can go like to here. That's a fine place. Copy, edit, invert selection, move selection down to the end here. Move this stuff out of the way. Slide it right up to the edge. Get it flat against here. Sorry. Just making sure I get this right. Because the other time I did this, I accidentally screwed it up. But that looks pretty good. Alright, so then scroll over to the other side and paste. And alright, there we go. Deselect. Alright, so save that. Alright, so that's better. And then for this one, that one's fine. Wait, what? Oh yeah. I'm gonna save that and close it for now. And then for the other one, for the front layer, it's true. I don't know what we're talking about right now, but Ibuki's wife is a ninja. I have a very attuned sense of ninja detection. I have a sixth sense that alerts me to the presence of ninjas. And as soon as I met Ibuki's wife, I was like, ninja. That it was like she's a powerful ninja too. So watch yourself. What are we talking about? Oof. That is I don't know if I'd survive in a situation like that. I think I'd have to leave the house. I just have to either the cake or I would have to leave the house. One or the other. That's a valid strategy, Sogum. Oh yeah. Oh right, except for the ninja hood. All right, I'm up to speed now. All right, so. All right, yeah. So, oh yeah, this layer, we need to get as far away from these gaps in space as possible, just because those could screw up what we're trying to accomplish here. I might even need to close that one up, but well, this is kind of funny. For our seam, I think we're gonna. Oh no, this is fine. Yeah, we're just it's gonna like cut some rocks in half, but whatever. Yeah, whatever. All right, so this seam is gonna get relocated to where? To here-ish. It's like around. I'll just like cut this rock in half. Copy, edit, invert selection, translate towards the end-ish here, but it has to be like pixel perfect. Shift this like that. Could be good. Yeah, seems good. Alright, and then scroll down here and paste. Oops. Actually undo. If I zoom in, it'll automatically line it up for me. Paste. Deselect. Alright, cool. Save that. Alright. Yeah, character customization is the first feature that I'll probably add down the line, but for now it's not an option. Excuse me. Um, but the other thing that the other so we're working on backgrounds as like one of the last few features before I'm like done for this game. Uh, the other feature after backgrounds is character art. So we'll have more art, but like the only way your art changes is not by like character customization. It'll be as you level up, you'll get like new art stuff, and maybe by some other mechanisms as well. We'll see. um, excuse me. Yeah. So, all right. Sorry. 1 second. I'll be right back. I'm not going anywhere actually, but I'll still be right back. Maybe it's all this talk about muffins and stuff, but I really want to. I mean, I really want to just go eat a ton of food. My brain is like, "Hey, you should go eat a ton of food," and I really don't have a good counter argument. Um, I should continue streaming though, so I'm gonna stream for at least a little while longer. No, I do plan on streaming like a full day today. So, all right, good. Yeah, no. So the reasons I did that are important, super important. I swear, totally important. Now let's yes, paint.net. I really should be using better software than paint.net, but like paint.net was entirely satisfactory for what I needed when I first started on this, and I just hadn't upgraded. I should upgrade though. Like probably once I'm done working on like the art stuff that I'm working on now, I probably will start to like evaluate some other software and try and get something that's better. Oh, that's a good one. That's a good one, Ibuki. Uh, that's valid. Um, all right, so transition. So we have all these layers, which are good, I guess. Like, or yeah, we'll need these, and then the other things we need are so we're doing mountain to cave first. So look at this little guy's run. I just find that endlessly entertaining. So yeah. uh, sorry. Open. What am I doing now? So cave. Yeah. So mountains to cave. Right. All right. So let's open all of these as well. And then. Oh yeah, right. So the middle one's easy. The middle one's blank. But let's. I'm basically just gonna put these together. So all copy. New layer. I'm just gonna stack the corresponding layers together because these are the things we need to merge together. So this one is simple enough because it goes from like this one is empty, so that one's kind of all set. And then the background. Select all, copy, new layer, paste. I'll put these in the background, I guess. Alright, and so basically the gist is that I'm gonna get rid of like almost all this stuff. Yeah, good job, Buki. Yeah. Abuki's really strong. He has to be, because, I mean, you never know when you live with a ninja. You gotta be on your toes. Uh, yeah, sorry. Oh, yeah. So the action tags are a little like, what? Right now? They're a little like, good? But, if you, if anyone cares about the context for him, you can go to I'm gonna post a link to the chat channel where this is like where the game is taking place right now, and so if you'd care to know what those action tags mean, like why they're showing up there, that could give you some answers. Um, um, Excuse me 1 second. I'm just gonna sneeze real quick. Sorry about that. I honestly don't know if I'm like allergic to something or if I'm like if I have like just the sniffles or I don't know what. But anyways, uh, speed in chat doesn't seem to affect the input timers in the chat. Do you mean like how I sped up the game? Because like I like the event system all plays out on a very fixed time system. Excuse me. It all of the events last for like 60 seconds or something like that. Like regardless. So oh. Oh, I turned off the microphone because you guys don't want to hear me sneezing. And yeah. um so all right, so yeah, so for the transitions. Yeah, that's true. Yeah. Oh, so yeah, I oh. Uh well, so the frame rate of the animation, like it basically I just have a value. Like this is not like normal, I don't think, but like the way I have it set up, I just have like I basically have what I describe it, I don't describe it as like frame rate, I describe it as the cooldown for the animation. So like usually the animation waits half a second before moving again. Like it only moves like every half a second and it waits a half a second between every movement. I just put it down to 0. So now the animation is just like go 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 go. Every frame like do the animation every frame now. So while like yeah, so it's the animation is happening more frequently now. The whole game systems work on an entirely other timer. So they they well, I mean those are also just numbers that I change sometimes and not always I don't always leave them as good numbers. Like sometimes I just like put them to weird numbers for testing purposes. Oh yeah, no, I have them set to turbo also. So it's unrelated, but I do also have them set to like go really fast, and that's because the last time I cared about them, I was testing them, and so I was just trying to like set them off rapid fire just to like get as many of them down as possible, like just choo 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 choo. Yeah. So right, so the actual game here, I can yeah, I can fix that, I guess. So the event duration will be so the duration is like 60 seconds. Yeah, because of stream delay, you'll need more than 20 seconds because just for them to between the time when they show up on screen to the time when like the actual action starts. And so the event cooldown is actually supposed to be, I mean, in actuality, it's supposed to be like a much longer time period, but for now, I'll just put that to like 45 seconds, I guess. Um, no, I'll leave that to 15 seconds. I'll leave that at 15 seconds so that if you do choose to play in that channel, then it'll at least be like it'll at least occur fairly frequently. So and then yeah. All right, so I'm just gonna rerun the scripts. If we get the okay, we got the forest. I was gonna say if we get the oh, and I'll put the animation speed back down again. No, I'll need to be testing the animation stuff, so I'm gonna leave the animation speed fast for now. Yeah. Excuse me. All right, so uh oh right, yeah, we were I was like what? I like completely lost track of what I was saying for a second there. So I think I'm basically just gonna I don't know how this is gonna work, but we're gonna find out. We're gonna find out together. All right, so I'm basically just gonna nuke all of this. Basically, I'm just keeping enough of the cave uh, so that we can like continue our seamly transition into the loop. And then basically what we're gonna do is we're just gonna draw a cave mouth here. Um, yeah, that's right. Yeah. So yeah, if you so the characters that show up on screen, if you is it's all based on uh, it's all based on whoever's participating in this chat in the game in this chat channel. So you can get your little dude to show up on screen. I mean, it'll be a little hard because the text is going to scroll super fast because they're running at like super speed. But yeah, you can like here. I'll join with BinRebot because BinRebot has like a BinRebot has BinRebot has a special bonus badge. I think they call it the alpha badge. Oh yeah, and it's gonna take like 15 seconds. Alright, there we go. So left, I say. It's now yeah, BinRebot. You can tell BinRebot because he's the BinRebot's the one with the little badge on his forehead. I cheat. I can open up another browser and have all three characters playing at the same time, which is a little cheating, but whatever. All right, so art. What we talk about when we talk about art. What I talk about in particular when I talk about art. So I might use the sandy tones of the. I might make the cave mouth in these sandy tones, 'cause why not? Maybe these sandy tones are sandy in part because of how they're in the bright sunlight. Excuse me. Sorry. Speaking of bright light, I still don't know why my face gets really bright whenever I raise my arms up, but whatevs. BinRebot isn't actually a bot. I Hey, Dog Dan, how's it going? I was gonna say Ibuki 3D works, but that would have been rude. Hey, Ibuki, didn't you say you have to go to the gym? You said 10 minutes ago you have to go to the gym in 10 minutes. Sorry, I won't be that's the last I'll say of it, but I try and be I don't know. Sometimes people will say stuff like that, and I'm like, oh, I should. Oh, wait a second. Why is this off the ground? Why is this layer off the ground? Why does this not connect to the ground? I'm slightly concerned that this layer should probably be connecting to the ground. How did that happen? Let's try that again. Because it's connected to the ground here. Select all, copy, paste. There we go. Alright, I don't know what happened before. Alright, deselect. Yeah, that's better. Alright. Alright, so yeah, what am I doing here? I guess I'll just start a new layer, I guess. New layer, and then actually no, I guess I can just use the bottom layer. Yeah, I can just use the bottom layer. No, I'll do a new one. Whatever. So this will be the highest layer, and then so let's get all of these. Actually, no, I guess I don't really need that color yet. Let's get this color, or excuse me, this color. I'm just gonna put a splotch of it up here, so I can color pick it when I need to. And I'm going to pick this color and put a splotch of it here as well, so I can color pick this one too. Alright. That's a good plan, hey Vicky. Has anyone noticed yet? Has anyone picked up on it? Alright, so what does a cave mouth look like? Specifically, what does a cut in half cave mouth look like? I mean, I guess, like, I really want to keep this, like, relatively tight to the, relatively, like, flush to the edge of the, actually, do I? Hold on, let me think about this. What? Well, for one thing, I'm going to save this as, oh no, I have multiple layers. Yeah, whatever. I can save this one anyway. Cave, trans. Oh, no. This will be mountain trans, yeah. Mountain trans. Oh, no, I shouldn't yet because the script's running and et cetera, et cetera. Alright, no, never mind. False alarm. Yeah, hold on. Alright, I'm just gonna reopen the top layer of the cave again for a second because I could use more of that. I didn't really have to cut that off right up front. And so yeah, actually, so for the front layer, it wouldn't hurt to have like a little bit of affordance. But it'll be very different, so never mind. I'll just not be lazy. Or I'll try anyways. I don't know if it'll work, but I'll try not to be lazy. Alright, so on this layer, cave mouth, sticking up out of the ground. Just use a bigger brush. Cave mouth. Look at this cave mouth. In fact, we'll even have the... Oh no, it can't go... Shouldn't go too high. No, yeah, it'll just be like... It'll be a cave mouth, and it'll... I know, it's weird. It kind of has to, like, justify back down to this height, so... Like, is this how we transition out? So, in terms of, like, the height of the cave mouth, like... Yeah, I don't know. It'll be a little weird, I guess. I guess we're just kind of, like, going through a mountain or something. I don't know. It's gonna be a little weird. We'll see how it looks. And we can always adapt and adjust. But right, yeah. So it doesn't. All right. So wait. So I guess it should actually be relatively low. It should be rather quite low. Oh wait, we need the I kind of want the layer of little duders. Just to see how the little duders are going to compare to this. So like if we go to layers, whatever, layer 3, select all, copy, I didn't, oh yeah, no, I did say change something. Oops, undo. New layer, paste. Alright, yeah, so they're about that tall. So, alright, yeah. I have like, yeah, I know roughly how this is supposed to look like in my mind. Yeah, alright, so, right, so cave, view, whatever. And I guess, well, no, I guess it'll be like, yeah, I was thinking like, oops, well, yeah, like, so, alright, so, well, no, alright, wait, what was I gonna do? Basically, like there's gonna be like a cut across, like, so, or, I don't really need to do that. So, I guess like this, kinda, and then this layer, or, actually, let's finish erasing this, and then, let's hide this layer for a second. So yeah, this layer has like cut across like so. Bear with me. Oh, sorry, I'm mumbling a little bit. Yeah, sorry. Okay, so right, what do I talk about when I talk about art? Is the name of the stream today, because a lot of the time, uh, I I just like kind of like ramble and like don't know what to talk about. But right now, what I'm meaning to do here is basically going to I'm gonna play with light, maybe, possibly. I don't know if this is gonna work, but I'm gonna try playing with light with in such a way that like the difference between those tones, or like the difference between like the sunlight, maybe. I don't know. I'm gonna see if this works, because basically, like as you enter the mouth of the cave, it's going to darken based on, or it's gonna change tone based on the I don't know. Like this cast is supposed to roughly, like this like how it cuts across here is supposed to roughly reflect like the angle of the light source for the scene. So actually, I guess it would actually be a little more it would be a little more sudden. It wouldn't be as gradual. It'd be like a little bit more like that, I think, because the light source is like pretty far up. And I guess there's like reflected. Yeah, whatever. I'll see how this goes. Oops, wrong color. So if this works, which it entirely possibly will not. Oops, wrong layer. Oy. Right, and so also, yeah, so the color, the path texture, or the color of the path, let's also draw this in, because like at the spot where this ends is also, I think, the spot where we would change from one color to the other. So be like this, possibly. Again, I don't know if this is gonna work or make sense or whatever, but it's kind of the idea that I was thinking might work. I don't know. Still a trial, still like a test. But I don't know. It'd be kind of nice if this did work, because the alternatives are much more labor intensive. And as I mentioned earlier, my natural instincts are to seek the most efficient course, and the nice thing about an efficient course is that it doesn't involve tons of work. So yeah, let's it's like, I don't know, so like render like a cave entrance ish type, whatever. That doesn't really sell. That doesn't really sell it yet. So, I guess, I mean, like, the obvious thing would be to have, like, maybe I will add special tech for supporting. Yeah, I might want to just extend the tech for because like the easy thing here would be to make like something that like to actually make the archway so that the character can pass through it. But right now, this the character blits in front of this image, so they can't really pass through anything. They can only pass over anything. So, uh, huh. Uh, all right, I'm not gonna give up yet. Because what if I don't know? What if we extend this, or what if we got rid? Wait, what? What layer am I on? I thought I was on. Yeah. Oh, whoops! I'm accidentally droppered in something with 0 alpha, and so my brush had 0 alpha, including the eraser. So like, all right, what if we make an affordance for this, whatever, like this darkness right here doesn't actually really represent anything. It's basically just a border between the actual cave that we're rendering and the upper area or whatever. Maybe it's just the roof of the cave. Maybe it's just the roof of the cave, which is naturally darker for whatever reason. I don't know. Anyways, I'm not gonna worry about that too much. Cause like, I don't know. What if we? Maybe this will sell it enough, and then maybe it'll become contextually clear, based on like what you're seeing once you're inside the cave. That you're inside a cave now. I don't know. I hope that will be the case. Sorry, 1 second. Pardon the delay. Sorry. All right. So. Yay! Audio. Hey, how's it going? Alright, so wait, how do I get on that layer again? What the heck? What the heck? Alright. So, oops. Alright, so we just kind of go up like whatever, just kind of like fade this in somewhat naturally, hypothetically. And then we can like, yeah, we can go like a little bit above with this stuff, and then we just have to taper this off as well. So like, I don't know, something like this, perhaps. This is really cheap what I'm doing right here. So oh. Yeah, no, this is the best I can do. Not really, but it's the best I can do for now. It's the best I'm going to do for now. All right. I mean, I'm not literally done yet, but I'm not gonna go much crazier than this. So yeah, how am I gonna? All right, so for one thing, I should probably like should probably do something along the lines of like oops, wrong tool, dropper tool. I should probably like, I don't know, I should probably like emulate the like the cave type stuff out here, so it's not like completely disparate, like the the inner layer, the inner part and the outer part. So like, I should actually like make rock type stuff out here. Oh, but it's gonna. Actually, no, I can't. I do have to stick with the same shading style out here. Oh, which is a little funny, but whatever. Wait, how did I shade the snowman? Oh yeah, it's much narrower out here. It's much finer, the shading. So yeah, like, I don't know. The idea is basically just to like, if you, to like, this is one of those situations where I'm doing art and I'm just basically doing it and hoping that eventually it looks good. So as much as I'd like to explain exactly what it is I'm doing, if I tried to do that, it would basically all be lies. Oops, wrong tool. So really, I'm just like throwing down lines to like in hopes that it'll look close enough to what I'm trying to get it to look like to get it working right. Like so there's questions here like why is this shading this tone and yet the lack of light in the cave is like this other tone entirely. So maybe wait, how do these tones compare? Whoops, not that one. How do these tones compare? Like, is this an intermediary tone? Oh, kind of is. That might actually be suitable. So like, I might actually be able to like put a ray of this between the other two. Just like kind of like transition, just as like a buffer, kind of. That explains a little. That kind of explains why. There's that change in shading. Like I like I mentioned before, I'm actually going for like the less expensive transition here. Like I could do a much more elaborate transition, but actually I couldn't even do that much more elaborate a transition because of the tech. Basically, in order to make like a really like superb transition here, I'd have to like add new tech, and I don't feel like adding new tech just yet because while I intend to expand these like at some point in the future, I'm actually more like right now I'm more just trying to like wrap this. Wait, which layer did I do that? Yeah, there we go. Oops. No, I did that on this layer. So is that better? That's an important question too. So are these like split rays, are these better or worse? That is an interesting question. Oh, thank you. Yeah, we eventually finished the cave too. I just have them sprinting along to like because I'm about to test the transition, so I just like yeah, I wanted I wanted to just like speed up the animation in order to get the transitions happening faster. I might, just in case like this entire thing is really not just going to work out whatsoever, and I have to like like redo a lot of this stuff. I'm probably just gonna like slap this in, test it out, and see how it works, because because I don't actually plan on making many major changes. Like structurally, this is like about how I meant for this to be shaped and stuff. So anything beyond this is it's gonna be a subtle change. It's not gonna like really affect the overall outcome. So like the success or failure of this approach. So all right, so let's smoosh these. Get rid of this one. And save this as what is this? This is BG's mountains trans cave BG 0. Okay. And for starters, let's just select all, delete everything, file. Actually, no, for starters, let's not do that. Let's just, mountains, let's just use these two as the cave transition. Alright, and so then the other thing I'm going to do is, take out the forest transition just temporarily. Oh. Yeah. Oops. What did I do? Oh yeah, there was no force. I can just kill the force transition because the force transition was always ever temporary. Right. Right. Alright, so delete that. Shovsy, thank you. Hey, how's it going? Welcome. Do I have to restart the script? I'm just gonna restart the script because it'll get us there faster. So now hypothetically we'll see the transition from the forest to the, or no, from the. So if we restart the script and get the mountains, I'm gonna restart the script until we get the mountains. Wait, what? Oh, they're just taking its sweet time. All right, no, mountains. Give us the mountains. Give us the mountains. No, mountains. Mountains, I said. There we go. All right, so hypothetically, this should transition into the cave, sort of. Sort of. It's gonna look like a hot mess, actually, but it's actually not gonna look too different than like what I intend for the final cave transition. I'm gonna clean it up a little bit. I'm gonna clean up the cave transition a little bit, but this is gonna be akin to what we'll see for the final transition. All right. I probably should have slowed it down a little bit, but nah, whatever. This is fine. All right, come on, transition. It's gonna be hard to tell when it's coming because like there won't be any like indication in the background. We'll basically just like a cave will appear and then it'll like swallow us up. Is this it? Is this it? Oh, look at that. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna do much better than this. So, I mean, I'm gonna do a little bit better than this, but like, oh wow. Oh yeah, this is gonna be a little weird. I'll probably want to update this once I get better tech going in. Oh yeah, no, this is gonna be weird. So do I need to do the better tech now? It might just be the case that I need to do the better tech now. Man, this cave this cave has taken a lot more effort than I expected initially. Wait, does the cave even have a transition out? To the forest. What is it? Oh, it's using the mountain transition. Awesome. This will look great. This will look top notch. So hold on. Let me see that again. Actually, I'll slow it down a little bit. Oh, is there a way? No, I'll just do it at this speed again. Alright, come on, mountain. That's not the mountain. All right, here we go. So I'm just gonna leave it on screen so I can see it very clearly. So like the one thing I can do to make this transition better is I can I can make it so that the back layers don't just like flatly like pop from one to the other. But oh. Huh. I guess there's technically one other thing I could do. I could just like flatten out the mountain range altogether. I could just make the mountain range much lower. Like I could make it like instead of keeping the mountain, like you could have just like kind of like these tall mountains in the background. I could have gotten rid of those, and of course I can clean up that flat edge that we see in the background. Yeah, whatever. um. Oh. Oh no, I know what I can do. I can make you go through like a canyon. Duh. Duh. Alright, I don't know why I didn't think about this sooner. Yeah, I can just make you go. I can make like because like in the foreground of the mountains, there's like, there are like rocks around. And so I can just change the shape of those rocks so that they build up higher. And then eventually you just go into this cave and then, so in the background, so the canyon wall builds up, right? And then because the canyon wall is building up, I can in the background I can put stuff that's a little more discreet than what we're seeing here. Is that true? I can use the middle layer. I can use the middle layer. No, no, that one. That was the best transition. That transition was just top notch. Um, can I use the middle layer? If I use the middle layer, would that help? Not really. Or would it? Ooh. Maybe? Wait, so I use the front layer. I use the front layer to hide the middle layer. No, I'll just use. Yeah. I can totally do this. It's gonna be super cheaty and weird and whatever, but I can totally do this. Huh. All right. Well, this is gonna be weird, but I think it'll work. Is the good news. So huh. All right. Sorry. I'll be right back. I'm not going anywhere, but just one moment. Actually, I'm gonna turn off the microphone for a second. Sorry. Sorry for the delay. Um, okay. Yeah. Right. So the canyon wall. Basically, what I'm thinking for this is like, okay, so like at the height of the cave, right? So the thing you might notice about the cave layers is that like this layer, it only ever goes this high, right? Because you never actually see anything above it, because like the you only ever see these backgrounds through the gaps in the front layer, and the front layer never goes higher than this or lower than this, and so the front layer of the transition from the mountains to the whatever is going to cover exactly the oh wait, half. Yeah. Whoa. All right, this is this is a little bit ridiculous, but I can totally cheat. There's this okay. There's this interesting property of the way the the slides shift, that the slide in the very back or excuse me, the slide in the front moves like 150 times as fast, 150